Okay, little man. This one's going to be for you. So I bought a 14-pound brisket from Kinder's, and I bought my normal steak pack that I buy each month, and they always give a free jar of seasoning, and when you spend like over $200, something like that. And they asked me, so what kind of seasoning do you want? Because I started off asking for the brisket. And I told them wood-fired garlic, and then I ordered my steak box. What I didn't realize is that they were going to put the seasoning on the brisket. So, no emulsifier, no putting it in salt bath to cure it or brine it or anything like that. We're just going to go with it like this. It's, I don't know, 3:45 in the afternoon. I'm going to do a 24-hour smoke. And I'm going to start the first 12 hours at 180 degrees. Just because I want a real slow, long smoke. So I'm going to be done with this probably about 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'm excited. So let's see what they did to me. I don't think I need to shave anything off of there. I think it's alright. They did cut off the flat for me. I asked them to do that. £14. And I'm going to do a big old smoke on it. But as you can see, there is some stuff that needs to be cut off of here. So I'm going to do a little bit of trimming. And we'll get right back to you. Alright? Okay, I got me a knife so I can take some of this off of here. And some of this is just too much. Don't need it. I think that's good. My good old knife there. Like that. Yep. Alright. So. Over here. Oh, and of course she gave me one that was brand new. Shout out to Kinder's. They take care of me when there's no other butcher shop around. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of seasoning. Yep, I just used that whole bottle on here. Couple things I want to note. I have a spray bottle I'm going to be spritzing this with every 45 minutes. I'm going to put in it some beef broth. So about every 45 minutes to an hour I'll spray it with the beef broth. Except for, of course, while I'm sleeping, I'll just set a timer for every couple of hours because I don't want it to dry out. I don't want to neglect it. So the 24-hour smoke, in my eyes, my opinion, it needs to have a spritz or two of the beef broth. And then when we're done, I'll show you what we're going to rub it down with. So what I don't do is I don't preheat my smoker. I don't like doing that. I like it to be colder than regular, just like the meat is. Unless you're going to let your meat sit out for a couple hours, then you definitely want to do something like this. So we'll get it on and get it smoking. With my particular grill, I don't close the door until I see the smoke. But you're gonna love this. This is great. I love the recipe, even though it's not my seasonings. This is gonna be really good. So once this starts, make sure you got some beef broth in a spray bottle so that you can spray this down. You don't want it to dry up. You don't want to have any problems. Also, I do the fat side down for the first hour and then flip it so that the fat rendering goes down through the meat and tenderizes everything. In case you were wondering why I have it upside down. And maybe for time's sake, I'll pause this till I start seeing smoke. Alright, it only took about 3 minutes, but we're starting to see some smoke here. Once we can see a good thick rise of it, then we can turn it on and close the door. There we go. Go up to 180. Barely see it in the camera, but it's coming out pretty thick. So we got a good cold smoke going and 68 degrees starting out. We'll check back in a few hours. Quick little update. 12 hours in. Spritzing it. Loving it. Rolling with it. 12 hours in. You can't see it on the camera, but I did swap it up to 225 just now. Alright, here we are. It's actually been 20 hours. So what I did was at 12 hours I kicked it up to 225, and then once it hit 165 I wrapped it up. And here we are at the 20-hour mark, give or take a few minutes, and we are at temperature 203 degrees. So we're going to shut everything down. We're going to wrap it up in towels and let it rest for an hour and open it up. Alright, buddy, here we go. So we're up to temperature still. We're at 207 degrees. I didn't have a cooler. The best method that I've found, I like to wrap it in a couple of towels and put it in a cooler and just keep it airtight for a while, but it did fit in the microwave as long as I took everything out of it. So it rested for an hour, and I'll pull it out of here. Oh, I love the smell of that. Oh, I love the smell of that. Alright, take the first towel off here. Reset the temperature, get an accurate reading, just to make sure. It says come on, sync up. Black. It has not dropped down that low, but I think I need a new one. Yeah, 257. It said 147 at first. Now it's 257. I think this thing's not working right. Might need new batteries. But This is what we're looking for. This is what I've been waiting for. So, just a simple rub on the outside. No emulsifier. Smoked it at 180 for 12 hours. It didn't even hit 160. I think it was still at 145 at that point. Once 12 hours was up, I went ahead and kicked it up to 225. As soon as it hit 165, I went ahead and wrapped it. I like wrapping it sometime between 160 and 170. Wrap it up real good. Sometimes I put a little bit of butter in there with some more seasoning, or just a little bit of barbecue sauce, watered down with butter. This time I just did a wrap on it with the tin foil, and that was it. Got a lot of juice here, so I'm going to have to move this over to the sink. Not that I want to get rid of the juice, but I don't want it all over my counter. Woo! That's hot. Probably could have caught most of that, but I'm more interested in what this is going to look like here when I get all this off of here. That fat cap is just bouncing around for me. Oh boy, that looks good. Oh, you can't even see what's going on here. There we go. Look at that, just right on through. No resistance whatsoever. Man, that looks good. Woo! Well, I don't know, that's really hot. See, now you get to laugh at me. Burning myself moving it. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Well, you can't even see it, so I need to move that again. There we go. Now you can see it. Bring out the trusty knife and let's just take a look here. Woo! Good God. Look at that ring. Isn't that gorgeous? You can see it in the video too. That is just beautiful right there. Oh, I don't even need the knife. Just pull a whole piece off there. Oh my God. Well, got a beautiful smoky flavor. It's not dry. Comes apart in your hands. Oh, it's hot as hell. God, it's good. Woo! That's a win right there. Love you, little man.